How's it going, everyone? My name's Danny. I've been following a couple of horror collection videos on YouTube for a little while now. I just figured I'd finally get off my ass and make one myself. So we'll start with these guys. These are just a couple of 18-inch Jason Voorhees figures. Down here's my life-size Jason busts. So here's part 2. Part 3. There's a part 4. Roy from part 5. And Jason Goes to Hell. And then underneath is Pamela Voorhees' severed head. And a couple of masks. And a part 7 resin statue. Up here's another part 4 bust. Up here's a couple of 18-inch Hellraiser figures. And down here's this is a Halloween Resurrection mask. The movie absolutely sucks, but I always thought the mask looked pretty cool from this movie. Over here's this is a resin bust of Dr. Tongue from the original Day of the Dead. And another zombie resin bust here. I love these two busts. These definitely be favourites of my collection. Underneath those, these are my 12-inch Sideshow Friday 13th figures. So there's part 1 Pamela, part 2, 3, 4. I'm missing a part 5, so I'll have to either hunt one down or make one, I suppose. There's a part 6, part 7. That's just a part 8 I banged together myself using one of these. Part 9, and Jason X, and Freddy vs Jason. Down here, these might be a bit hard to see, but these are the Sideshow premium format statues from Freddy vs Jason. I love these as well. These are awesome. Yeah, a bit hard to see. Sorry. There's a Freddy. In the middle is just the NECA Freddy and Freddy glove and Jason mask in a shadow box, and the remake NECA glove there. Over here is just a couple of these are just plush dolls from Mezco. Oh, except the Chucky. Just a toy chainsaw. Up here is a couple of doubles of the Sideshows I got, but the boxes, these are all actually Sideshow exclusives. These have never been opened. I never will open them. But yeah, they're a little bit hard to come by, a little bit pricey as well. Underneath that, these are all the Mezco Living Dead dolls. And these are all the 12-inch Sideshow Freddys. Oh yeah, a bit dark again. And the Sideshow Furnace setup. And underneath that, these are just some little resin mini statues. There's a Jason, a couple of Leatherfaces, a Pinhead, a few Freddys. I'm missing a few of these. There's a few more of these out. I'll pick them up eventually. Underneath that, this is my life-size Chatterer bust from Hellraiser. And this is a latex bust from It. I love this thing. This will be one of my favourite movies as well. I just always seem to switch it off before the very end because the ending was a bit shitty. Up here, these are just a couple of 18-inch Michael Myers figures. And underneath, these are all the 12-inch Mezco figures. They're a bit hard to see again, sorry. There, back there, a few Jasons. and the little cartoony type ones. And then my two Shaun of the Dead guys, another good favourite movie of mine. Just got them surrounded by the Sideshow Dead series. Missing a few of these again. And these are all head knockers. A few of these will be a little tricky to see. And then these are my Hot Toys Terminators. Not really horror, I guess, but these are an indie because I've got nowhere else to put them at the moment, so they won't be here for too long. The Freddy vs Jason, or Freddy and Jason Fish Tank series. A Saw puppet on the bike, and just a latex Freddy mask. Over here, these are just a couple of boxed figures. A couple of boxed head knockers. And some little Matchbox cars. Down here, these are my little Chucky collection. So we've got part 1, part 2. That's a part 3, which I just sort of made out of one of these, out of Sperry. I always like the scene at the end where he gets half his face lopped off. So I just drilled a hole, just resculpted, painted. And behind that is my life-size Chucky from Bride of Chucky. And there's just a bloody bath mat. Up here's a 18-inch Captain Spaulding and a couple of Leatherfaces. And underneath, these are the 7-inch Friday 13th figures. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little homemade job, part 5. 6, 7. Missing a part 8, so I'll might make one out of this actually. Because that's just such a poor job that they've done on trying to make a Jason Goes to Hell. Really shitty. But the Mezco one's quite good. There's Jason X, Freddy vs Jason, and the remake. Underneath that, these are all the 7-inch Texas Chainsaw Massacre figures. Missing a couple of these. I've just sort of banged them all together, remaking old. Down here, this is my Resident Evil collection. Resident Evil, like the game anyway. I only like the games. The movies are terrible. Yeah, there's a few more of these I'd like to get as well. There's a few zombies in there too. I just threw them in there. Down here's a Freddy vs Jason setup. A couple little head knockers behind them, hidden. My 7-inch Michael Myers Halloween collection. I think there's one of these or something I still got to get. The Mezco one. I think I did a remake. Underneath that, these are all the Cinema of Fear screen grabs. A lot of this stuff's been around for a little while. Like if you follow horror collection channels on YouTube, you would have seen a lot of this before. Over here is my life-size Ghostface from Scream. All that is, that's just a shop mannequin I bought. I just threw the costume on it pretty much. So to get some gloves for it. There's a couple of there's a Jason and a Freddy hidden behind it. They're just hidden because they're shitty figures. Up here, these are a couple of 18-inch Freddys. Underneath that, these are a couple of Army of Darkness sideshows. The Michael Myers and the Leatherface ones. With just some little various minifigures thrown in front of them. And underneath that, this is my 7-inch Nightmare on Elm Street collection. They're just, looks a little bare. There's a Necker have just bought out 4 new ones I've still got to get. So hopefully soon enough I'll be able to put them in there. And then here's these various figures, a couple of Army of Darkness ones. There's a Pinhead, a zombie from Dawn of the Dead, Ghostface, Jigsaw Killer, Spalding, some Chuckies. Down here, these are just some Clive Barker's Tortured Souls. And underneath that, these are just the Sideshow 15-inch figures. So a few Chuckies, Tiffany, Saw Puppet, and a little Sam Guy from Trick or Treat. And over here, these are my life-size guys. So I've got Jason, Michael Myers, and Freddy standing in front of a Psycho shower curtain. And finally, this is just a machete replica from the remake. That's about it. I'll do a quick scan view of the room. Yeah, very lucky enough I've got a spare room. I can put all this shit in here. So yeah, if there's anything in here that if anyone wants to see anything a bit closer up, just let me know. Yeah, I'll be happy to do a few more videos if anyone's interested. Yeah, I got to do a big shout out to CCG1171. Sort of, I've been following his videos for quite a while. And he definitely a bit of inspiration to set this up for sure. So yeah, like I said, if you want to see anything up closer, if anyone wants to see, say this for example, I'm happy to, I'll get them out and go over a bit more detail on them. See them a bit closer, get them out. There's a bit of a glare from the glass. So yeah, if anyone's interested, just let me know. Alright, thanks for watching.